goodbye. This is Moonlight Rebel, and welcome back for more Pokemon Legends CA. So, a lot had happened in the last video. In the battle with Shantae, I don't know how to say her name, but she did have a pretty cool battle theme. And the fight with her was pretty cool. It was crazy. And also, in case you guys didn't, I did a quick snapshot of Liquid jump scare. I took the exact moment when it will appear just in time. I also took a few pictures of these. And also, I got all the 3 remaining colorful screws. So now we have all of them to get the final plush. But before we could do that, we're going to have a strategy meeting. So why didn't call you over to cross Artico? Yes, the president just wanted us to know they got our backs and appreciate our work. To sit count on or how to take care of the Rouge Mega Evolution problem. Speaking of which, did you got word of any about new Rouge Mega Evolution reports? That we did, which I suppose it's time for another strategy meeting. And I also got like the Alpha Drampa. And alright, we're ready to go. And just to remind you guys, this is my first time playing this game, so don't spoil the story for me. As long as you don't spoil the story, it means you're awesome. Here's the new info from Benny. Our first concern is Dragonite in First Sector 3. Alright, finally! We can finally get the Dragonite! Second, in Sean Sector 4, we got a Tyranitar to check out. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 9. All 3 of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Yeah, so they're going to be extremely tough customers when Rouge Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Jessica? I got this. TMs will be supporting you on the ground as always. But even without our help, there will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Come on, we're all pros out working together now. Yeah, we can't consummate real Pokemon. M's is a well-oiled machine. True enough. Okay, so to recap, we got 3 more Pokemon rest of Rouge Mega Evolution. We'll check out each of their locations, then support Jessica from there. At first, the Dragonite in First Sector 3. That one goes to Urban. Navi, you go keep an eye on that Tyranitar in John Sector 4. And I'll stand by to help handle Starmie in Blue Sector 9. Or Starmie. Well, we always seem to leave the heaviest load on your shoulder, Jessica. I can handle it. Thanks, Jessica. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to heal your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team. Move out! Time to say more Pokemon for Rouge Mega Evolution. Alright. Just help with the lion. Alright. Go to construction to get that giant Canary plush. Jumping, jolting, you went and bought every last carbon screw there was to find. That's a certain of a giant Canary plush for sure. I'll go ahead and have it delivered to your room. Awesome. You already got all the Canary plush, so I don't think there's anything else I can help you with. But that's good. Right? Okay, gotta get out there. So, the best... There you are. So a dragon is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard and it built tough. Its Mega Lizard was only recently discovered, too. We don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind? That person you're been looking for. Who is it? Yeah. I guess I feel like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means take care of Luminous Rouge Mega Evolution problem. Here you go. Don't do anything reckless. That Megastone will be mine. Whoa. Is that the new Mega Evolution? Alright? Bell defense. we go! Mega Evolve! Now, man, it's a turn into a fairy type too. Watch out! Uh-oh. It tosses something. Oh no, it's confused. Uh-oh. Oh! No! One. Turn. That's it! Yes! Finally! I got the Dragonite! Alright, time to cross out down on my list. Alright. Just need the Malamarnite. You're on a roll, Jessica. Sooner or later, we're going to figure out what caused all these Pokemon to go rogue. The Lumens would be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the voice that Professor Toka wants. Keep it up. Alright. Now to... Here you go. You earn it. Alright. Alright, that's a Tyranitar. So our best bet is to use Lucario. I bet you can handle this on your own if you had to, but you could count on Scrappy and me for help. Here are likely some Mega Plot target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. Yeah, I know its category. As you expect from the name, it's said impressive defensive. This might be a long fight. But my strategy should be well against a Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. In any case, the Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. I bet you could handle this on your own if you had to, but you could count on Scrappy and me for help. Whoa. Alright. Break! Or spear! Saying it's a rock type. Flying types would be super effective. This won't take long. And I think it'll also turn into a dragon type. Oh, this looks like a huge Stone Edge. Man, that was a lot. Looks like using Sandstorm. No! Damn! Alright. Finish it, Green Ninja! I got the Tyranitar right. Are these wild Pokemon gathering Luminous? And all this Rouge Mega Evolution? I'll be relieved when we finally figure out what the cause and put these mysteries to bed. Thanks. I'll keep looking into my end as well. All this says Starmie. Right. We're taking a Holofader. So we got you an Emperor since Starmie it's a water type and electric type are super effective against water types. Huh? What is Grunt doing here? Hold it, you don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. It's surrounded in Mega Power or whatever, and it's ready to blow. So no one get in by me. I feel like I've seen you two before though. It's Jessica, Ian, and the other one. Well, trainers that surround you two, I'll be alright. Come on then, follow me. For goodness sake. This imbecile let two Cecilia and Watson here when I specifically said to block out the area. Mr. Philippi! Hi! What are you doing here? You received word of a Pokemon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Luminous resident to be harmed, so we can do it evaluate the situation. I thought it needed to be I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you warned about is that the rest are undergoing Rouge Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down. I see, so you're trying to get Luminous safe just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He will hardly be pleased if I simply step aside for you. I'm sure you understand. And what are we supposed to do? Beat you in a Pokemon battle? It's simple. It's just to defeat my team. Then I'll be able to take on other opponents. Yeah, Pokemon battle is. Alright. Get back! Go, Great Ninja! Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. We're going all out too. Amazing job, Greninja! Your strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? I see you've been honing your skills. Time for a withdrawal, you lot. We can leave these things to Teen M's. I can't understand why the bot holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought no way could have possibly surpassed him. Yet now I find the world be bigger than I ever imagined. That kind of funny coming from you, Philippi. You're older than Kabu, and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. But I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysander support that I managed to survive those days. That wasn't the case for Mr. Kabu. He negotiated with Lysander, convincing the man to get him seed money for his virtues. Mr. Kabu started all sorts of businesses, security services, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps weren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet, young Mr. Kabu and his partner Venipede gave up the slip at every turn, always one step ahead, until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he's been the only person I call my boss. Maybe I should have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. This is a wire stone, right? Oh. Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help your protect Luminous. Now, please make sure to handle things here. If this thing goes down, the rough syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. If I use the stone Philippi gave me, it'd be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Well, it was a gift. Right, yeah, okay. I'll follow my partner. Then we got to go call that Rouge Mega Starmie. Sorry, guys. I had to pause recording because dinner was here. But now I'm back. Let's do this. Before Rouge Mega sets in, want me to heal your Pokémon? If it's not too much trouble. Mystery, you and your Magnanium stay safe, okay? Like a superhero. It's just so weird to see his legs like that. It looks like she finally evolved her Staryu. Whoa! It's fast on his legs. Just a little more. Come on. Alright, finish that with Sack Canyon! And have a Thunderbolt! Yes! I got the storm in the night. Thanks. Good work, Jessica. That's an hour of Pokemon sexually calm. These battles really take it out of you, huh? You know, we gotta help these poor Pokemon stop their suffering, but geez, they don't lay out with the super fierce attacks. And all that running around dodging is leaving me absolutely starving. You think Luminous Restaurant might start all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be. That'll be a while. Looks like we took care of all of the raw Pokemon that Fanny reported. Why don't we regroup at the hotel for now? Now what's Irvin? I'm guessing he wants us back at Hotel Z to debrief. Sorry, I'm just eating Tic Tacs. Nothing new yet. Dang, another way of Rouge Mega Evolution dealt with. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we got you on Team M's. Hey, Az, can I ask you something? Yes, what is it, my young friend? You keep saying we need to find a strong and Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer that actually strongest? That's up to Florette to decide. How do you mean? I mean, it will require the greatest of Mega Evolution users to handle Florette's true power. For the moment, let us simply glad that you all continue to succeed and calm and grow Pokémon. Well, do we know how Florette will even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it gotta be a Pokemon trainer that Florette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Jessica. Says who? Huh? Oh, my next match! Huh? Someone named Grisham. Gramps. Who's Gramps? And why is his portfolio black? If I beat him, I finally made it to rank A. So it's finally time. You're in Orange Ring at rank A now. The very top of the CA Royale. Well, just one question. Who the heck is Gramps? Does anyone know? Oh, they made it to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some people are not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives and their CA Royale activities separate. Some people started using pseudonym or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them to have your promotion match? You have to wait for them to find you, I guess. And risking getting word with Prince Tower? No, wait, we can't just sit back and wait. Vinny or Emma? Let's add Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the local brochure, Jessica, and find out more about this Gramps. Looks like the competition to see who hates rank A first have begun. You joined the CA Royale under a false name. There are some strange people out there. Yeah. The strongest Mega Evolution user. Not really I should have fulfilled and yet to fail to. And we got some new missions. This is terrible! My world appears out of control and is whirled all over the place. It might run to someone or their Pokemon. They could get hurt. Please, I need you by my word opinion and it's rolling rampage. Stop the runaway Whirlipede. Go, Dragonite! And it's with Dragon Claw! Thank goodness it's finally stopped. What were you thinking? Letting your world up here running around for to see like that? Oh, she looks so sad. I'm with with the Fist of Justice, a group dedicated to get rid of wild stones so that Pokemon and people can truly understand Luminous. Letting your word appear run amok like that? It's gonna make people think Pokemon are scary. Are you trying to make the Fist of Justice look bad or something? No, not at all. We're trying to just start rolling and zoom off. I didn't mean to make anyone look bad, I swear. Whether you mean it to or not, it makes trouble for us when Pokemon act dangerously out in public. I think the Fist of Justice need to help teach you a lesson. Teach me a lesson? Oh, okay. But I'd rather not do anything painful or scary. First, you need to learn everything you know about your Pokemon. Word people are surprisingly aggressive. They don't hesitate to smash into things at high speed. Pokemon will obey you as long as you have a high enough royal rank. But it's not the case. Hey, this is what happened in the last video when Lucario doesn't listen to me. You should train with the Fist of Justice so you'll be able to stop Word to on your own. How I made myself clear? Yes, understood. Wait, does that mean I'll be trained under Ivor? That Ivor? That sounds just as painful and scary as being molded down by my Whirlipede. Oh, Punkaboos. There have been quite a stir in the Punkaboo fan community over the recent discovery. Recent discovery? Yeah, Punkaboos are all kinds of different shapes and sizes. Punkaboo used to be sorted based on their size. Small size, average size, large size, and super size. However, it comes to like the difference between them go beyond just size. So now they call small variety, medium variety, large variety, and jumbo variety. You think the new names sound more like different breed than anything else? I do. I wanted to see if they really are different, so I've been collecting Punkaboo varieties. I haven't had any luck finding the largest, the jumbo variety. They say they appear at 9 and Wildstorm 15. Please, I need you to catch a jumbo variety Punkaboo for me. It'd be even bigger than the Punkaboo I have here, if you can believe that. Jumbo variety Punkaboo. Oh, there's one more thing. Please do not bring me an alpha Pokemon. It's hard to determine what variety when it's alpha size. Okay. I already have an alpha size. Looks like I need to go there during the nighttime to catch a jumbo one. Ghost type Pokemon reach a dark type moves. And ghost type moves. Do you know what that means? No clue. In the battle between ghost types, speed plays a large part in the determination of the outcome. So let's say we have a battle decide Wizard as a pure ghost type user. A haunted experience. But you and your ghost type Pokemon already? Please let me know. Okay. Definitely it's not Bennett. A Banshee. Giving you past us in speed, I have backup and bring us back from the brink. Oh, Gengar! Damn it! did it! Was I maybe cursed or something? I still lost. Even my backup plan getting my Pokemon spell tags to strain their ghost type moves failed. I know you have Ivor and Gwen buried the hatchet before, so your skill in battle shouldn't come as substitute support. Huh? Do you feel a chill in the air? What? You don't feel it? This aura of Malakanari. Maybe Gwen's Chandelure is mad over what I just said, and now wants to absorb my spirit. No, please, don't punish me. I didn't mean it. I take it back. I don't take my spirit. Phew. The aura of Malakanari is gone. It seemed like talking about Ivor's off lanes even when Gwen's not around. Here, take the spell tag. Give it to a Pokemon to boost the power of its ghost type moves. Thanks. Three. I want to be artisan in all things, even Pokemon battles. What makes those in battle truly shine at their beauty, their strength, and how emerald it all it is. You don't know what I mean? You're fun if you battle me. Let's battle artistically. She kind of looks like a lunatic. Man, he used it like self-destruct or explosion. Sure, self-destructing explosion is a powerful move, but it's also a disadvantage. You'll can wipe out your whole team immediately. Self-destruct. Explosion. I faced a turn once who was self. Let's get all we got before a battle. Think to her, me and my Pokemon realized what it really meant to get a battle to our all. But don't worry. The first place I go after a battle is a Pokemon Center. The Emperor and be found in the fleeing battle. In hand to bring out our resilience. This is indeed our style. Okay. We got self-destruct. Okay. Let's head to the Pokemon Center first. Hey Mimi, doing okay? Hello there, what can I do for you today? It says about your case, I narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Luminous within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Jessica's opponent for her next promotion match. Do you have a name? Grams. I know that name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the CA Royale. Or so I heard. I can give you the information you need, but this knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course we still do. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Oh yeah. Emma stay out of the CA Royale because she always got a ton of detective work on her plate. But you know she's super strong. Are you ready to battle me? I just realized now that that's her suit, battle suit, underneath her coat. I'm ready to win. I've been using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone, let's go! Loker. Got Magnesium! I'll show how strong we won't become. back. My Pokemon are alone. My old mentors have my artifacts and spirit. And it's Mega Marar. Alright, we're going all out too. Let's go, Greninja! Good thing those old guys aren't here to see this. Tell me, what do you two know about Team Flare? Yeah. They're the group that caused a ton of trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysander. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he reappeared, comes out L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokemon. It seems suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I heard tells me that Elves hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seemed to be genuinely trying to help save Luminous. So it's not the old guard we got to worry about here, but rather the new. See, about 5 years ago, I had my own ties with someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure that they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including make the expensive suit that I used. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry out their ideals. Grams was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught. What? So it's not clear if Grams is even a real name or not. Another thing, Grams is taking part in the CA Royale, but why? To what end? Does Grams have a goal of their own? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging, at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokémon Research Lab could tell you more about Grams. You mean Mabel knows Grams? Sorry about that, not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide how much she wants to share. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating on my own. Usually I'll go to the Pokemon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Jessica? I wonder if somebody we knew used to know from Pokemon X and Y. Okay. Hold on, Jess. That rat! That vile little man! I can't like that mare! It's not my fault we're getting more wild stones. It's not even like I could tell him off, not when he knows I'm basically at his mercy. That doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm at the director of this place. Are you making progress on my research task? I want to know about Grams. Who is he? Grams? Who could that be? Someone who was in Team Flare. Team Flare? It sounds like you already know more about Grass than I would have thought. Fine, so I used to be a part of Team Flare. I thought I recognized her somewhere. Wait, seriously? I don't really mind telling people if they're merely curious, but there are still people today who react badly if they hear the word Team Flare, you know. So I don't exactly worry about advertising it, but I won't lie about it if I ask her either. When everything fell apart, I got taken to custody along with the others. But I took a plea deal. So I may act as director of this lab. You said to keep tabs on me if I always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me look into Pokémon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry, didn't mean for the soft story to spill out. You want to know about Corams, huh? He was a part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Gris. It means gray, like the color of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles. Not that he got much chance to show off that skill at the time. I just don't know what he might be thinking now, joining the CA Royale. But you would got to know, you might want to try the food cafe in Centrico Plaza. What's that, the food cafe? You'll find it when you go, won't you? Jeez, kid, don't take on the misery and falling out alive. You're about to run into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when the time comes. And don't forget, I still want to keep the research work too. Okay, we got a deal. On. And we also got new missions. Look at all the Aerons. You wanna know what I do? Well, I'm feeding those vile Aerons. Everyone loves to eat metal. They even monster away at cars to think you are not careful. So I feed them scrap metal to make sure they don't start eating what they shouldn't. I do worry they'll get bored if I keep feeding them the same old thing all the time though. And so I have an idea. You think a puzzle time move would add some really nice flavor to scrap metal? They'll take Pokemon can't be poisoned, so it won't bother them at all. So you had to help me test my idea. Hit that pile of scrap metal with a smooth sludge bomb to get us some seasoning, please. Please in Aaron Plate. Okay. Not sure they taste anything. Alright. I'm looking for my shiny. There we go. Let me... There is Sludge Bomb. Alright. Alright. Use Sludge Bomb! Oh, that Sludge Bomb gave the scrap metal such a tantalizing aroma. Oh look, the Irons seem pretty happy with their salt too. They're chowing it down. I'm so glad this ran out of my workout. Thank you for spicing things up for us. You were a fantastic help and I'm fantastically grateful. After this, I think I'll spend more some time researching with poison type moves and find the tastiest. Don't you worry, my little all-around friends. I'll keep being you as much of scrap metals as you like. Aww. They are pretty cute. Alright. Well, is that kid from TMs? You got a bit of a reputation in the Rust Syndicate. I heard you're pretty strong. Tell me, will you? Don't have to write now. I can wait until you're ready. Stiff as steel. Don't tell me once you're ready to move for a battle. You know, you're alright. Most men won't waste time humoring me. Guess I'll use something interesting since I lost the battle. Let me give you a little secret. Steel can't be poison. Sure, that's true for even for people worried that the back when he was young, our very own Philippi was evil by even younger man, Kaboo. Think about Kaboo that he charismatic, charming, just downright intoxicating. And that's right, but it can work against him too. So Pepe looked to Skarmory as a reminder. It helped him keep a level head and stop him from just blindly for Kaboo. None of this is the highest thing intel, mind you, but I don't like talking about it anyway. It's kind of our second-hand commander has such a solid head on his shoulders that grunts like us can sleep easy. Here, take this. Thanks for the battle and for listening to me pile on. If Kaboo taking you under his wing, then that makes us family, Min's grunt. Right. Why? Just now, you beat a message into my brain, did you not? Oh, no, that wasn't me. Is she trying to be psychic? There's no need to pretend, my friend. You're clearly one of us. We're all trying to live in the blessed company of Starmie. Please join our next gathering. We shall invite the Starmie drilling among the stars to send and grace us with their presence. For as we know, Starmie are none other than the very stars themselves. Right here at night, and make sure you're calling by Starmie are your own. Starmie on high. Oh, Okay. Okay, for now, let's go to the cafe. The only good thing we got to offer is our location. You're here for a nice nasty drink? It's like you order something. Please speak out to the young lady there. I wonder if he eats grams. I'd like to order a meal with grams. Well, isn't this entertaining? It looks like you might have found your next opponent. The quiet master of Central Copasa feigned the food cafe tries indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the CA Royale, the former trainer of Rank B. Whoa. So, that's a surprise twist. And the boss of Team Flirt Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Your aunt's at your service. I got my own goals to achieve. Goals that have brought me to the CA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes a little sense to you, however. So I explain the whole thing. For instance, you know this kid is with AZ. With Az. There's no point even trying to explain it to someone on Az's side. This is Griselle, one of my chrome rats in Team Flair the Ballroom. Let's just take the kid out. Right here, right now. While we got the chance. Griselle, please do calm yourself. The Ballroom has is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no point to start a commotion. Fine, I'll send you a location. If you care all that about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll cut out shots and head over. If you'd be so kind, please check your map and find your own way. We'll meet you there. Who knows the rank? Who would have thought that my last opponent used to be the member of Team Flair? Man, I bet he's really strong. Looks like an old abandoned building. Oh yeah, I remember this place. This used to be Team Flair's headquarters. Look at you, brain like a good little girl. I mean, you may ask yourself why we wanted to meet such a spot. Yeah, it used to be their hideout. This is Lance Sanders Cafe. It was a very important place for anyone in Team Flair, though it's now an empty storefront. No one had any idea decided to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. Instead, no one wants it. We're taking the lever to continue to use it as a base for Team Flair. Or more rightly, for Team Flair Navarro. You do know about Team Flair, don't you? Of course I do. What could an asset like you know about Team Flair really was? Griselle? Yeah, this kid is our enemy. She's not about us to go to all the goals we hold to achieve for Team Flair Navarro. No point in trying to explain everything to someone like this. Let's just get rid of her. The word had not been kind and forgetting towards those who were part of Team Flair. I'm afraid it's all too understandable. Sad though, isn't it? That's not hard in their hearts in response, like Griselle here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's certainly no stopping Griselle once she has set her course of action. Though it made me reveal your bath had to me before our promotion match. I must ask, please, will you grant Griselle the battle she desires? Very well. Fight me. I will, and I'll win. I'm gonna burn you to the ground. There won't be enough of you left to find the CA Royale. I got to win this battle. We can't let anyone stand in our way. Oh, she got a Mega Stone. And it's a ring. Oh. Whoa. Time to go all out too. This is ridiculous. I lost. My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. That's when another last from TMZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Luminous City. I set this up for a little coffee break. Fullawa. One Amber Rose, our standard J on Nouveau Cafe. Oh, thanks. That's to be a perk out the Pokemon battle for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare and what we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Can't believe I never thought I'd be here in this cafe again. The fiery rail, the Sandra burning passion. This is what fuels the Life Center Cafe. And here in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the CA Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provide a place for people to come together and help one another, all to see a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Hearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. In the end, Lysander made a truly foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which narrowly burned the Colors region off the map? Yeah. That one was Aspiration. You may only see Az as a kindly figure who provided you with a place to call home. But if he had never built something so horrifying as that ultimate weapon, then Lysander would have never been driven to such madness. And we and T-Bear wouldn't have become society outcasts. And now it appears Az is out to save Luminous, relying on the support of your team and MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. The course you might not even believe a word that I said. That's why I invite you, Jessica, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You'll see. If you remember from Pokemon X and Y, there's a secret passage in the cafe. Open sesame! Beyond the door lies in the former Lysander's Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when T-Flyer was still active. It was down there that we learned as secret for ourselves. This is where we learn of a tail weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes. You are truly to understand how awful it is. Lysander labs were designed to be a lab for me. And of course, plenty of wild Pokemon had taken over the place and it was abandoned. You might be dying in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Don't worry. We'll be fine. Whoa. Look how abandoned this place was. I figured not to have time to pass on for you to get yourself in some trouble. Let me guess, you're done with Lysander's labs? If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Okay. You gotta be careful. It says there's wild Pokemon around. Whoa, a Houndoom. I remember these portals. What's this? I bet those portals will activate now. Warp panels. Man, this is just like Pokemon X and Y. I'm glad they brought those back. Okay. Hey, this might be the elevator key. Hey, Dark Pulse. Got the car key. Oh. Oh. Need to power out the place. A Houndour and a Houndoom. Oh, a Beldum. And 2 NKs and an Arbok. Oh no. And now I go slash in the way. It looks like you have to defeat him to continue on ahead. We got the elevator key. It's one of the sandstone line road 10 all the way to the room of the other side of town. The stone apparently have been heading in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, that reverses it. Then they begin to store energy from Pokemon attached to them. I remember that. I want to continue to explore more. I hope that's it. Change it to B2. That's it. I sent Horn to map. There's like generators. Get ready. Summon the machine, power back on and respond to your presence. Security chat internalized. Reception, all the key cards have been confirmed. Commencing partial reboot of systems. System rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. Core files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Let's start with the first file. The fire that grant life. This fire was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had been perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Garrison's town. It's been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with a little work, but we have yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe Az should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. The device that grants light and that grants the deceased life stolen from our Pokemon. This has become the basic function of the device is distill energy in its purest form, and emits that distilled energy. This emission can take the form of conversation, radiation, or conduction. The light can be conducted back into a Pokemon that has lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur when we were to fuse the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Paulo said it had two legendary Pokemons, Xenius, which represent life and rebirth, and Yveltal, represent destruction and death. The power of the grant life and the power to steal life. These are the mysterious abilities that even science cannot be able to code. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? As the world grew wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people would continue to grow, and that growth would find new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades and Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more beautiful future. Zygar! How you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How true and abominational it was. Az created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prince Tower. L? But how? Zygar seen it was I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet, this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, though the bars of his cell, I do not know his true intent, but I did learn the fight within Prince Tower. I set my mind activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate the device requires certain Pokemon, one particular Floret, and there was no way to know where that Floret could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower device. But the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried, and so I did. There was an explosion. I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with Team Flare's secret base. But you're still alive. Zygar saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygar exalted his own power. But at the weapon activation, the device in Prince Tower awakened as well, scented danger. Now it had become a threat to Luminous. It could fully lose control at any time. To sanctify and protect the city, Zygar must regain its true power. And it gave me a mission. Soon later, the tower would enter a frenzy state similar to Rouge Mega Evolution. The only one who could bring it back under control is AZ's Floret. Yet, we need the Eternal Flower, and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is no truth I know. And now you have learned all those young people waiting in Lysander's cafe wanting you to learn. Go and speak with Grams and with AZ. Then do what must be done. With the ultimate weapon, we will unleash the power of Kalos' legendary Pokemon. The weapon will be powered by 11 Pokemon, or rather by the life energy they contain. To obtain this life energy, we must bind Pokemon to the sandstone that line Route 10. Do you see Lysander? I met him inside. To think that he's still alive. And yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How can he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Griselle, there will be a time for such things later. And you, Jessica, you now know the truth about AZ's sins. So I make this request of you. Get AZ's floret and give her to me. Why would I do a thing like that? You must see it by now. With AZ's special floret, we estimated to keep Prince Tower controlled. Everything we learn points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower going on a rampage if we ever achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to return Luminous, then people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born to those who chose to join Team Flare. Yet we were to become power in the eyes of society where Team Flare was disbanded. And we couldn't just leave Luminous. The city is our home too, and we love it so much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Luminous better, to make all the Kalos better. At the Nouveau Cafe, we worked hard to provide coffee to those who had little else. As we worked there, we also heard the voice of Luminous people. We understand to say better than anyone else. We know us speak better than anyone else. If you really want to face me about, you need more than just a challenger ticket. You need to be ready to hand over AZ's floret to me. I might become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way out to the CA Royale. I must become the strong Mega Evolution user. And I'll be the one to restrain Prince Tower with AZ's floret. Go talk with the rest of TMZ and decide what you really ought to do. It's time they all learn AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. I'm not sure that's a really good idea. It's not what Flora will want it. But first, I want to go to my room. See, here's my Canary plushie. It's really huge. Your return. I heard by Emma would let you follow up on. I imagine you learn much of my tale by now. It's not right. Oh, hey Jessica, do you manage to find Gramps? Oh, I found him alright. No kidding, I went into a room about Gramps and Emma about after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Like he's part of this group, Team Flirt Navarro. And he's been gathering all sorts of info about Luminous from customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seemed to know something weird going on with Prince Tower. AZ, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation? Yes. I also been thinking it's time I talked to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof. Jessica, you know the open weapon, don't you? Yes, I know the truth now. Now to tell you the terrible sins I had committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokemon had their future stolen. People lost the everyday lives they know. And my Flora was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, only so I could revive my beloved Florette. I brought Florette back to life. I got back what I loved most. But my rage had not subsided. I could not forget the word that had hurt the Pokemon that I love. In my rage, I remade my device in the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us. I become destruction itself. Damn. The light fire from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all the weight that rests upon the earth. But Sora must have known the truth. She must have realized that the life I'd given her was stolen from so many other Pokemon. She let me, now wander alone for 3,000 years. Seriously? For 3,000 whole years? During those long years of endless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this, I thought to myself, I could not make another device that would take from others. But perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I have bestowed on Florette. That is what energy is. This is why it's hidden deeply within Prince Tower. I felt energy to get me into the eternal life I had burdened Florette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Florette for what I had done. I dreamed the day when I could use energy after reunite with Florette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now energy. The tower's immense amounts of mega power. Even a mega Florette percent. This is only conjecture on my part. But I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That Shaw awoke energy and has caught the mega power contained within it spilled forth. And it had led to this rampant world mega evolution. The Pokemon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Florette, and together reach the control panel within Angie. I never could imagine that you and Florette had that kind of history. In the tower too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk? I have a question. Why would Florette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally, Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Florette be able to evolve to Florges? My Florette cannot evolve. Probably because she is a special Pokemon. I've never seen the lives of so many others. That is my only conjecture. Florette returned to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she's likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. However, I no longer had a need to do battle as a trainer. I mean, yeah, I guess you might give all those events in motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. That doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and TMC is stuck cleaning up. Naveen! I appreciate that AZ is trying to do right his wrong, and I own as much as any of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you. But accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix all this, don't you? Naveen is correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry. I hear you, AZ. Just leave this to TMZ. Jessica, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild. That means you gotta go beat Gramps. I'll win for sure. Here we can count on you, Jessica. We're Gramps and Team Flare. Navarro's deal is, it won't stop us from stopping the tower. Now it's time to go see Gramps about your promotion match. Thank you. I'll be very good for me, you all. My dear TMZ. You writing the answer together with your fellow in TMZ? Yes. I'll battle you. Honestly, why have TMZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the CA Royale anyway? We're fine for Florette. Yeah, we all know about the old man, that Blackfire Florette of his. So all you aides hope to achieve is helping AZ tire away the match he made for everyone? Yourself, please, that's too far. But it's true that you just don't have any real ties to the city. Whoever did some outside like you that wanted to protect Luminous. I can't lost the city. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But still pales from my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Florette to protect the city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who had ever had their name tied to it. I will make it our dream into reality at last. This is why I must defeat you. No more delays. Let's finish this. Charizard, one Poppy Hot battle to go. Your assault is not compared to my own. You're carrying nothing like the burdens that I carry. And you think you'd be able to stay luminous. I'll free you from your past. Make the flame of Team Flare raised, strong, and true. And burn away all of our shames and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flame pour forth! If we win this, we finally reach rank A. Three. Three. Go all out, Crit Ninja! My wish of you, nothing but ash and ruin. Mega Bomb and burn it all away, Charizard! Here's something to do to rate your Pokemon with skill. There's no denying it. Yes! We finally made it to rank A! We finally made it to the top! You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team look happy in that battlegrounds. If we only leave behind the native team player, leave up behind Lunacy itself, we free ourselves of such a heavy burden. But team player and the dreams that lie center hope to make real. That world of beauty and that sense of justice still had hold of us, and they tied us to this place. Lester may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His idea to carry show for us, if I put him aside now, I don't know who I'd be. I see you are now Lumis's strong Mega Evolution user, Jessica. Please take care of Prince Tower in our city. Of course I will. If you're in need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nouveau extended in order to help others, so we can make the world beautiful together. Towards that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Alright, Player Blitz! And come by Nouveau Cafe anytime. I'll make you one of those amber roasts you like. Zygar. I may have been defeated. I may have found unworthy to become Zygar's trainer. But I'll bet a light that so these things aren't what defines me. Gross. It seems self-serving decided to crap in and overshadow the idea he holds dear. Though I of course am to blame for that. Thank you for helping to see the error of his ways. Prince had appeared to be the nearest breaking point. And unfortunately, Saga still lacks the last of his cell it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you're able to protect the city. However, not the city itself, but every living being here in Luminous. Guess what? I made it to rank 8 too! Really? Well, you both reached rank 8 in the same day? It must have helped you to a lot to have a strong team it's like each other to train with. With 2 A-rank trainers, we'll be able to make it a care of the tower, sure. Yeah, yes to that. I suppose that means it's nearly time for Flora to help us resolve this whole situation. I wonder who Flora would choose. Flora, what is it? What's wrong? Uh-oh. Wait, Flora looks like she's in pain? The tower. Is the answer that is affecting you? You okay? Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Flora pretty worried too. There's no telling we're really able to stop the tower. That's true enough, but we never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up worrying about things go wrong. Yeah, now it's time to blow that string and have some fun. Check the worries up. We got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it. Rest easy this night. I know the future of Lumens and all this world will be safe in your hands. It kind of looks like he's... The way he calls kind of looks like he's dying. Jessica, you're alright? I'm gonna find what happened. Meet me by the elevator. Uh-oh. This... Now Lucario could finally listen to me. I got a bad feeling about this. Good, good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prince Tower. Looks like a thing taking a turn for the worse. Kanari's streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof. We gotta see for ourselves. Yeah, take your time, elevator. Not like anything urgent's happening. Nearly, I said the slow is part of his janky charm. Here we go. Carol Fords and this poor little Albert would be a squeeze. Hey, Z, Flora, you okay? We'll be fine, but I thank you for your concern. What was that shaking, AZ? You recall Flora seeing pain earlier this evening? I wonder if she might be responding to your answer in some way. So I came out to view the tower. Look there. Tower? Oh my gosh. Prince Tower! I really don't like the look of that glow. The time I fear has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Angie goes well as well. Angie will go row? The extent of Megapire spoke up before. That's what the tower had been emanating. It was likely caused an explosion of Rouge Mega Evolution across this entire city. It'll be alright, AZ. TMZ gonna take care of it. Hey, Finnick, this is about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you both to look in this right away. On it. We'll head on now. Okay, TMZ, let's regroup in Centrica Plaza. Once Flora had Megapod, she could take on the power of the tower, the parry Angie. Then the tower gets soon the force it was always tend to take on. Angie Florette. You must help the tower attain the true point we are to stop it from destroying the city. I will only show you that if I were to go. So I'll remain here and support you from afar. Maybe you could cook us something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ. You asked for me to cook? That's the fine idea. I'm familiar with so many different cuisines. Florette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you will prove yourself equal to this task, Jessica. I am so grateful that our paths cross. Huh? Alright, looks like we also got new missions. So, Sally, this is where I'm gonna stop right there. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we're gonna think about doing some side missions. And also, go to Prince Tower to stop it go rogue once and for all. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and feel free to leave the comments down below. And if you want to see more of my content, click on the link to my Facebook page, my Twitter page, and my channel. And you can see more of my playthroughs like action adventure, human fighting, horror, racing, RPG, puzzle solving, and more. Until then, this is Moonlight Rebel. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!
Cause I know I'm a winner.